Hey there, YouTube. Thanks for joining me again for another edition of Jay's Beer Reviews. So today I have kind of a special review for you. I'm actually going to be trying out two beers. So my idea is to try out a couple of different IPAs for you guys. Obviously I've already done one IPA, I've already done two IPAs. But I wanted to give this a try because I was going to try out what they're calling New England style IPAs. So it's a big trend in brewing right now. It's like all the rage. Everyone's trying these New England style IPAs. Personally, I'm not the hugest fan. I do. Let me get into New England IPA. So, for those of you who don't know what a New England style IPA is, it's sometimes referred to as like a juicy IPA, sometimes called a cloudy IPA. So, for me, like a good like Midwest style IPA is just your classic two-hearted. Something like a Ska Modus Operandi. That's another great, like I feel like Midwest style IPA. You have your really dry IPAs. Those are like your West Coast style. So now New England has their style, and so I've actually I took a look at Beer Advocate's site, and they had a little description about what New England IPA is. For those who aren't in the know, a New England IPA is essentially an unfiltered IPA or double IPA that's been aggressively hopped. Appearance ranges from slightly hazy or cloudy to opaque or muddy. Dry hopping and the use of high-protein grains like flours, flaked oats, or wheat. Certain yeast strains, water chemistry, CO2 levels, and there are other techniques that also contribute to the beer's haze and mouthfeel. The overall goal is typically a hazy, juicy IPA packed with fruity and floral flavors. Honestly, for me, I've had a couple of them, but none of them have really wowed me. In the same way that like a regular IPA would. So what I did is I got two of these New England style IPAs that are supposed to be really good, and I'm gonna give them a try and give you guys my notes and see how it goes. So let's take a look here. The first one that I got here is Noon Whistle. So Noon Whistle is a local brewery. They're over in Lombard, Illinois. If you're not familiar with the area, it's suburban Chicago. And they do a series of gummy beers. That's what they call them. So they have your mosaic gummy and all these different hops or whatever that they use. And this one that just got released. It was the first one they actually canned. It's Gummy Banter. They call it a Northeast India Pale Ale. So at 7.8%, it's like right in between IPA and double IPA, strength, and it's packaged in a 16-ounce can, which is always fun. So I bought this actually last week. When I bought it, the store I was at, they got it that day. So for me, it's super fresh, and it says drink by 9:05. So I'm still in mid-July, so it's very fresh. So the Noon Whistle is the first one I'm going to try. The second one I'm going to try is actually a beer that I bought today, and it's also super fresh because we just got it. But this is Oddside Ales out of Grand Haven, Michigan. 7% ABV. It is their Dirty Dank juice. So what I'm going to do is I got myself two little wine glasses here, and I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to try them side by side and see which one I like better and give you guys my notes like I always do. So, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of New England style IPA. They have not really won me over because, they say it's supposed to be super fruity and super juicy, and I get that, but like a Stone Ripper Pale Ale is also super juicy and fruity, without the addition of fruit and without the haziness. It's Ripper's nice because it's dry and it's got the same kind of flavor characteristics. So even like for this one, it's I would say it's muddy. It definitely looks kind of certainly can't see through it. It's got, a nice bit of citrus. A little bit of like a melon, a little bit of a melony character. It's real grapefruity. It's got a good amount of bitterness, but it's definitely very like light. Like the bitterness is there, but it's not overpowering. It's kind of like just enough bitterness to be there. It's very malty. The carbonation is very like mouth-filling. I wouldn't say that the beer is rich or thick. Definitely the carbonation gives it a little bit of oomph in the body. It's good. It's a good IPA. I like it, but these New England IPAs that I get at my store are usually really expensive, honestly. Like this Noon Whistle came in a 4-pack of these pint cans, and I paid. I think it was damn near $14 for the 4-pack. It was like for $14. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like these brewers think that because it's hazy, it's all it's unique or something. Don't get me wrong. This is a good beer. It's just not the rage. It's just not the rage that everyone's making it to be. It's like it's good. Like I said, it's got like a real melony character, real kind of like papaya. Like it's not like super sweet and not super juicy, Firm bitterness that's there, but it's not crazy. And then a very rich carbonation creates a rich mouthfeel. Now, one thing I'm going to do that I forgot to do actually is so I'm going to give it a little swirl. Because I don't know what's in here, the yeast or flour, whatever, but I want to see if it makes a difference. It does not seem any more cloudy. However, there are definitely chunks in it now. Which isn't bad, but it's just different. It's good. I think after I did that, it seems like softer in all the characters. They say it's like opaque or muddy. I truly feel like a lot of the ones I've had have like a muddy characteristic. Like the flavor is very muddy. Like it doesn't know what it's doing. That's my complaint about New England style IPA. All right, so I'm gonna try this one here. Oddside Ale's Dirty Dank Juice. I love the name. Like I said, we just got it in. I think 7/10 was the date. If today is 7/21, we got it in. It was canned 7/10. So it's pretty good. This one's for sure a little lighter in color. For comparison's sake, of course. Yeah, the Noon Whistle was, again, much more malt rich. Oddside I like a lot as a brewery. They do a lot of like weird, crazy things, which are always interesting. But then they also do just like Citra Pale Ale. It's delicious. Bean Flicker, another great name for their coffee blonde. It's delicious. And then they got the Dirty Dank Juice. I like the can because the can is like totally nondescript. Like it's just a sticker they put on. Like, yeah, that Dirty Dank Juice. I'm gonna make this claim right now. I'm gonna say, other brewers, you start listening. I love cans. Don't get me wrong. It is the best vessel. Bottle art, can art's cool and all that, but the thing that I miss is collecting the labels. I got the label for Dirty Dank Juice. Real turbulent juice. Okay, so this one's actually a lot brighter in character. If I were to get like grapefruit in the Noon Whistle, I'd say this one's got more kind of like lemon. Definitely getting like a lemon lime kind of character. Strange as it might sound, like salt. Got kind of like minerally, carbonic, like carbonation kind of thing to it. This one, it smells really good. Here, I'm just gonna try it. Um, got a hint of like tobacco. Um, it's good. It does have that kind of like lemoniness to it. It does have a kind of like earthiness. Again, the carbonation on this one is a little like sharper. So like whereas the other one was like rich, the carbonation made it seem more rich. This one, the carbonation makes it like bite a little more. It's got a little more aggression. Aggression. Because aggression's a word. The carbonation makes it a bit more aggressive in its characteristics and flavors and aromas and experience. Experience. I mean, here's the thing: is it's really hoppy, it's really cloudy. But is that what makes the New England style IPA? Because, like I said, like a Stone Ripper is a pale ale, yes, but it's super fruity and tropical, while being just like just regular beer, nothing special. Still a $10 6-pack. I got this the Dirty Dank juice was a $13 6-pack, which that's not terrible. Get a little bit of tea, like a green tea. All right, so in conclusion, these are two IPAs that I think are good. I would be very pleased to drink these. If someone gave one to me, I'd be very happy. But I just don't see myself seeking these out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not bad. I mean they're a craze for a reason. People like them, but I just don't like them. Yeah, I just I feel like what they say, like they're very muddy. I feel like the flavors and aromas are just kind of muddy. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff there, but you just kind of can't pick it out. I can't get my head around it. I'm really scraping it off at the bottom here. Oh yeah, dude, that one was chunky. That one was super hazy. That like I really got the bottom out of that. The more like sediment that I kicked up out of it, like the more it just became like so soft and nondescript. I can see the softness being like a good thing. Because I can see the softness like appealing to people. It's like a very rounded character. There's no like sharp edges. It's not harsh. It's just very chill. And even at 7.8%, it's very chill. It's very drinkable. It's good. It's a good beer, but it's just not a beer for me. The same thing here for this dank juice. Let's see if I kick up anything here. Give it a pour. Oh yeah. That one had a lot. You guys should see the lines. And you see the lines of it. Lines of the sediment. Wow, let's try it. Oh, that shit smells yeasty now. Back of my tongue here got even like a bit harsh. A lot of like lime rind. Anyways, in conclusion, so two good beers. I like them. Two breweries that I really do like. Honestly, Noon Whistle is a brewery that's close to me. And I really do like the beers they're putting out. I really like the people I've interacted with there. From the brewer to just the bar hands, all that. I've had very pleasant experiences there. And I like a lot of their beer. The Gummy Banter is good. I will not be seeking it out. That said, the Oddside, Dirty Dank juice in the can. I mean, again, good beer, but I don't see myself seeking out New England style IPAs. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I would rather have Belt and Suspenders or a Galaxy Down Under. End of the review. I like them, but they're not really for me. I prefer to drink other beers. So, if you have tried New England style IPAs and you have liked them, I'm certain that you will like either the Noon Whistle Gummy Banter, which you probably can't find anymore ever, or the Oddside Dirty Dank juice, which you might be able to find because we just got it. They were both tasty beers, but like I said, I prefer to drink beers that are different than this. That said, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down at the bottom. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Maybe a comment. Let me know what do you think about these New England style IPAs, because I'm not the hugest fan, but I like to hear what you guys think. So let me know, and I'll see you next time on Jay's Beer Reviews.